The Miata's motor's toast, and that's why.
It's not really. It runs still really good. It's just burning 3 quarts of oil every time you drive it.
It runs really good. It's just every time I have to put in a tank of gas, I got to put in half a quart of oil. Mainly because I do beat the shit out of the car, but it's a Miata, so how couldn't you? But that's why we're up here at Jared's shop, because he conveniently has a BP4W out of an NB just sitting. And we're gonna slap it in here because this motor has 205,000 miles on it, and BP4W has
supposedly under 100.
Supposedly under 100K. So I got all the new gaskets and stuff to make it all sealed nicely.
My camera didn't like that.
And yeah, we're gonna see how quickly we can get this done. I'm saying 5 hours. Sunburst yellow. Oh my god. We call this one the tampon car. We're on the mail truck. Look at that camber. Stance car. Stance car. Dang. Dang. Nice, man. Real good. I'm replacing the motor, not the clutch. Backing up. Backing up.
So this is going to be the 3rd time you pulled this motor out?
Second.
Really? I thought you had it out twice.
No, I only had it out once before. When I resealed everything and put a new clutch in and made sure everything was nice and sealed and resealed everything. And
this man's bought an STP oil filter.
But, oh, okay, buddy. But yeah, so yeah, it's just, I think, I don't know why it hates life, but it runs good, but it just leaks and burns a lot of oil. So, especially for some reason, that little doohickey right there, good old cam angle sensor, it never has stopped leaking. Also, my front crank seal, or front cam seals have leaked every single time I've replaced it. I think the motor's just tired of being resealed. So, the solution's just swapping the motor. That's the only practical thing. Motor has leak, put a new one in. Well, we'll start with the easiest part. Wiring.
Oh no! Fetch.
Hey man.
Hey! Friend.
This is gonna be really hot.
Huh. You should try to take the cap off.
Fuck. Damn it, dude.
Damn it!
Here, I'll hold the bucket for you.
Ow.
Unless you think you can aim it?
Nope, you're holding it.
Oh.
Oh, your car actually pulled off pretty quick.
Yeah. I don't really want you to use that.
That was just the bottom.
God, I f***ing hate the smell of coolant, dude.
Take a shot.
No. He's just taking a tinkle. I wonder where my exhaust leak is coming from. Yeah, I told you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew that. It's been like that for years now, though. I'm not even joking. That's really dirty.
Oh. Dude. It got stuck, yeah. Just want to look at it. That's black.
Yeah,
when was the last time you
bad.
changed it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Not recently.
Oh yeah.
A rat ate through it anyways.
Getting it wet was definitely a wise move.
Yeah. Could have tossed it to me.
Yeah, I should have. Oh, that's gonna help.
A little bit. So I was just trying to take a shit, and Jared decided to put bottle rockets under the door. First one didn't pop. Didn't know there was gonna be a second one. It almost got me good. It almost got me good. You know, I really really don't know what to do about this situation right now. I really don't want to get burnt, Jared. Oh my fuck! Oh! I know we landed in the worst place.
Where?
In the corner right behind the door.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Went into the toilet.
That would have been awesome.
No, look where the other one went. I fucking got stuck in the corner right here, and I'm like, the first one didn't pop. I should be fine.
Is that the one that popped?
Yeah, and then it almost hit me in the back of the head. But we're back. We just went and got food. And now let's actually pull the motor out because we're being slow. So everything's disconnected that needs to be disconnected, and the motor is ready to come out. So Jared's back here digging out the BP4W. Let's go see how he's doing. It was buried behind a lot of stuff. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing to open the door for you. So here's the motor in all of its glory. We're doing the water pump on it just so I don't have to do that in the future. This one's probably fine, but just might as well do it while the motor's out. Oil pan's cleaned and resealed. Now this motor's ready to go in, but we still have yet to take out the old motor. Water pump's out. New one is nice and shiny right there. Like I said, the water pump probably didn't need to be done and would probably never need to be done, but oh, it's less shiny now. Come on, man. Jared just dropped my cam angle sensor on the ground, so hopefully it'll still work.
It's fine.
But it's okay, because he has extras if not. As of right now, sorry for all the noise in the background. This motor's essentially ready to go back in. I accidentally got a VVT valve cover gasket though, so we have a non-VVT valve cover gasket on the way. This motor is completely ready to come out. My valve cover gasket has actually arrived. Thank you, man. You're welcome. Thanks. He also brought me a Baja Blast. But once that's on, this motor's ready to go in. This one's ready to come out. Everything's already unbolted and stuff. But all the ruckus that's going on over here is Jared looking for a modified fuel rail because...
That I thought I had, but I can't find it.
Because the BP4Ws have a returnless fuel system.
In the States.
In the States, not in Japan, but in the States, of course, because it just makes our life harder. But you have to modify a fuel rail because in the States, they're returnless fuel systems, but the NABP8,
Yeah.
whatever it is, has a returnless fuel system. It's stupid. It's weird. So, yeah. Now he's going to modify a new one because he couldn't find the other one that he already had modified.
Just wait, just wait. Who the fuck is Jared? To the hide. Let's go. Let's go.
I didn't forget the valve cover gasket.
How the fuck did you forget?
I just forgot. I forgot that I had a 2001 Miata in the system, so it gave me a VVT one.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that goes there.
So new way, we're using a BP8 fuel rail.
No. So this fuel rail is BP4W.
Okay.
This fuel pressure regulator is I forget the code.
NA8, but we needed to rotate it. But now the
And then
intake
since
is...
we're using a VVT intake, which I was going to give you a BP4W one, but both of them had broken vacuum chambers on them. So.
Oh, so this needs to...
Clearance. All right, let's try.
Should it be clearance enough? Wouldn't it be clearance enough?
Yeah, it should be.
Can you shut up?
Dude, he's going to copyright you. Seriously. This video.
Pre-ACT clutch. Yellow. I don't know why they make them colored because you never see them anyways.
You're seeing it right now.
Well, that's fair. Fair point. Travis is here.
Howdy ho.
I go, you come around the corner, I go, why does it sound like a BMW? I totally forgot you own that. I'm like, why does it sound like a BMW? He turned around with it. So now that we're finally making progress, rear main seal's got to go in, and the clutch has got to go on, and then the motor is absolutely 100% ready to go into the car, and I can drive it home tonight.
Rear main seal installer, best thing ever.
So cool. Show the camera.
Oh, is the camera rolling?
Yeah. That's so smart.
Voila.
Wow.
Perfectly level.
Oh my god, I wish I was that smart. I also wish I had a 3D printer. Let's get this Johnny in the car. Yeah, just go like drive home today. Exactly. Woohoo! Go turn the key, Travis.
It's in the thing.
Oh, it's not all the way in. It's almost there. You got a little gaption in the back. Uh-oh. So let's connect the rest of the things in the mabobs. Glug.
Didn't put the oil pan plug in.
I was just thinking about that. Jared is gonna be so mad at me. Jared is gonna be so mad at me. And it's not even his car. Engineer. Oh.
When you good? You just got splorshed. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Intake, coolant. I think that's it. It's got coolant, got everything connected, we think, maybe. I think it's ready to start. It only took us
3 times as long.
9 hours.
10.
Yeah, because we've been really slacking. In all reality, hopefully I should feel not substantial because it's still a Miata, but a genuine power difference between my 200,000 mile beat to crap 1.8 out of an NA compared to a hopefully under 100K, which we can't ever guarantee, but lower miles by a lot, BP6W. So, or BP4W, sorry, not BP6W. I'm tired, man. I'm real tired, but it's running. We're good. I'm gonna make it home tonight. We were revving it a little bit more and then came to the realization that we forgot to put the O2 sensor in. So,
Is it plugged in and going down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hopefully the wires aren't melted.
Yeah.
But we forgot to plug in the O2
faster,
sensor.
God damn it.
The simplest thing ever we forgot to do. Or not plug it in, but we forgot to thread it into the exhaust. So that explains the idle problem.
I always do that with this damn camera.
Maiden voyage.
Sounds like shit.
Still sounds like shit.
Like a shit box.
Alright, what is your BB4W opinion?
Better than any V8 motor. No, it actually feels like it has quite a bit more beans. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. No, I'm excited. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jared. I
Welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I still owe you $700 for the motor,
That's
but no, it's great. You could seriously feel like a massive difference,
Oh, yeah.
especially from a 205,000 mile motor. But
To a supposed under 100,000 mile motor.
yeah, with more being
Honestly, the huge difference you're noticing in the BP4W is the cams.
yeah.
That's the power difference you're really noticing.
Gotcha.
Even though the intake runners have a lot better flow, they have a better angle to them.
That too. Stop clean time lapse. I wanted to end this video with a little bit of overview of what we actually did during the motor swap, because this is a 1995 Mazda Miata and we put a 99 NB Mazda Miata motor into it. So I just want to go over a little bit of what we did in order to make it work. And on top of that, I just wanted to give a little bit of an overview of what it's already done to the car, because I really haven't gone over that on the channel yet. So I feel like that might be a good ender to this video. And I want to give an absolutely massive shout out to Jared helping me do this. He knows everything Miatas. He has a great YouTube channel going over a ton of things where he's just constantly working on these cars and other vehicles of his. So link down below in the description if you guys want to go check out his channel. But so like I said, this is a 1995 Mazda Miata. It originally had the 1.8. Like I said earlier in the video, my motor had over 205,000 miles on it. It was burning a ton of oil. It was leaking a ton of oil. And this was the best solution. Instead of resealing that motor for like the 10th time, because I've done it so many times and it just was worn out and did not want to seal properly, this was the next best option, swapping in something that's a little bit more powerful, a little newer, and a lot less miles. This manifold that we actually put on it is off of a VVT motor, so that is 2001, 2002, 2003, if I'm not wrong, the 1.8 VVT motor. Now this motor is clearly not a VVT motor. It doesn't have the VVT solenoid, as you can see, but this manifold is off of the 1.8 VVT motor, and you can see that it does line up properly and it is all dandy in there. But the motor itself is off of a 99, so no VVT, and that is a lot better option because you have to run additional wiring and most likely get a standalone ECU. Either you're going to bypass the VVT and not use it, or you're going to try and make it work and it just becomes more of a little pain in the butt. So we opted for obviously a BP4W, which is this engine code. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the fuel rail on the later models, so the 1.8s that came out of the NB Miatas, had a returnless fuel system. Now on this car originally, it had a return fuel system. That means there's one fuel line going into the fuel rail to feed it fuel, and then there's another line going out of the fuel rail in order to take the fuel back, the unused fuel. So what we had to do is modify this 1.8 fuel rail. We turned, as you can see, this fuel pressure regulator is actually turned backwards. It used to face towards the block on, I think this is a 1.8 VVT fuel rail. I don't even know what Jared used, I'm gonna be completely honest. But all we had to do is turn the cap on the fuel pressure regulator here, and it was able to become a return, or not a returnless fuel rail. There's a lot of bits and bobs and vacuum lines that are cut off on this intake manifold because they are no longer needed for the VVT solenoid or anything like that. We had a little bit of a hiccup coming through using the butterfly flaps on a vacuum solenoid, but as long as the butterfly flaps are cut off like that, they're completely wide open all the time. So we decided to just block off the ports for it, and it works beautifully. On top of that, this is my original 1.8 throttle body, so it fits in there just dandy, works perfectly. We did have to switch the throttle cable up to the top mount here and kind of route it around, but it works just fine. It has no sticking problems, it has nothing wrong with that, so that is absolutely great. And then aside from that, this entire motor is basically exactly the same, besides I think the compression ratio. There's a lot of things I still, you know, don't know, and that's why I'm glad I had Jared to help me out with it. But now we have what I think is under 100,000 mile motor in the car, way better than the 205,000 mile motor that was originally in the car. The transmission does have a little bit of hiccup, so that'll be swapped eventually. But other than that, I want to go over what is already done to the car and maybe a little bit of things that are going to be coming to change in the near future, because there's a lot of things that this car does have that needs to be fixed, but there's also a lot of things that I've already done to it. I've owned this car for I think 4 or 5 years now, so let's get into it. Starting off with the most noticeable basics, it is a leather package Miata. So right below the M Edition, it did come with a tan soft top. That soft top had a glass rear window that ended up completely coming off the glue, and I had to replace it with this aftermarket black soft top, which I do like a lot better. It makes the car look a lot better than the tan. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Now from the exterior of the car, you can see it is sitting on these super pretty tri-spoke Advan Oni 2s. Those are wrapped in some Continental Extreme Contact 2s, and I absolutely love these tires. They're great for the street, and they're great for cornering, and I love doing mountain runs in this car, and I can't complain, except for when these tires get a little too hot, they lose a little bit of their traction. Now, to get it this great ride height here, it is sitting on Megan Racing coilovers. Now, those coilovers were given to me off of another car for completely free, so I love that, but, you know, they are a little old, and they've seen their time, so that needs to be replaced in the near future because they are a little bit more bouncy than they should be. Aside from that, there's a very long story about this mustache, but he has a mustache because it's a cute little car with a cute little face, and he needs to be a little more spiffy. When I bought this car, it did have the little lip kit on it, so a little lip there in the front and a little rear bumper lip here in the rear, and I want to go a little bit bigger. I don't know if I want to do a full body kit on this car or just do bigger lips, but you know, it adds a little bit of character. Now, coming out the rear is actually this technically Monza exhaust. Miata owners will understand what a Monza exhaust is, but essentially it's an eBay exhaust. It's really loud, and I'm over it. And I loved the loudness of it when I originally got it, but the car is basically full straight pipe besides the muffler tip and the tiny little resonator it has, so the car is very, very loud. Now, I've had an idea for the exhaust setup for a very long time on this car, and that being I wanted to do CX Racing's unequal length headers on the Miata to make it sound a little more like a Subaru, actually a lot like a Subaru. I find it hilarious, and I love the noise of the EJ motors and the unequal length headers, so I think it'd be really fun on this car, but I need to get a better cab back first because it's really, really loud, and not only does it bug everybody around me, and even though I love being obnoxious, it bugs me on the freeway, and it's a lot of drone and stuff like that. Coming back to the inside, I do have this Ghost Gang steering wheel that I actually bought at LZ World Tour when he was out in Bakersfield. I'm not a huge fan of the deep dish. I did have a Sparco wheel on this before because the quick release obviously brings the steering wheel a lot closer to the driver, but then again, I have stock seats and I would like to do bucket seats. I actually have one sitting at my house. I just need to buy the seat rails for it. I've been neglecting this car and I have parts stacking for a very long time, so that'll be changed very soon. The steering wheel will probably end up staying the same. I'm not a huge fan of the texture because it does get ruined when hands get dirty and, you know, you're sweating on it and stuff like that. So maybe a different wheel. I do like this wheel though. It's very pretty. And if you look over to the right of the wheel, there is an IRP short shifter. Absolutely the best short shifter you can get for a Miata. It brings the level of the shifter up to the steering wheel, so it's super easy to grasp when you're driving it hard. And on top of that, extremely short throws on this shifter here. I mean, look at that. It's so good. And then coming back to the fact that this clearly was a leather edition and it has the tan interior. The carpet used to be tan. It got super dirty. I didn't feel like cleaning it. I ended up going with this aftermarket carpet that doesn't fit too well, so I need to fix all of this, kind of tuck it in, maybe glue it in some spots. But it does, you know, it gets the job done. I like the black carpet a lot better. It has a lot more contrast with the bright tan and leather that's in here. And then flipping around, there is a hard dog roll bar on the car just in case I get a little too crazy and it ends up upside down. I should be safe enough, maybe. Probably not. It still turns into a cheese wedge if you flip it, but you know, peace of mind with the roll bar. Now, last things I forgot to mention, it does have a Mishimoto radiator, and I've never seen this car overheat. Actually, that's a lie. It overheated one time, or it got up in temperature when I was at the track drifting it. But aside from that, this Mishimoto radiator does absolutely amazingly. There's LRB panels on the top and on the bottom of the car. You'll see that earlier in the video when we were taking it off. And then last thing, there is Raceland headers on this. I was taking the heat wrap off of it because a rat decided to get to it and tear it apart. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend these headers at all. Just saying. They don't fit properly, and they're kind of a pain. We struggled to get them out. I've struggled to get them out a million other times, but yeah, that's just about it. That's the overview of the Miata. But all in all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there's going to be a lot more to come with this Miata. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a full exhaust rework on it. It needs the bucket seat. It needs a lot more interior bits. A lot of things that I want to do that I just have neglected for the longest time. And then on top of that, I have a ton of other videos lined up. I have everything I'm gonna do to my truck because my Silverado needs a bit of work at the moment. And on top of that, I do have my Golf, which, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of or not, but I have thousands of dollars of parts sitting at the house. So I just need to get going on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if there's anything you would want to see with the Miata or any of my other cars. Just let me know in the comments.